The other thing I just found today, I'm just doing a little maintenance, checking things out, is this. Got a crack that developed right there. So just basically ends right here. So I don't think it'll go through. But what I'm gonna do is my buddy can weld aluminum. So what you have to do to take this side panel off is undo this bolt, loosen that bolt, take those out on both sides, drop down your skid there, and then what I'll do is once it takes all that tension off, I will take these bolts off, take all these out as well. I'll take this side panel off, and then what I'm going to do is he's going to go ahead and weld it. You can see on the other side, yeah, you can see kind of how it just goes through. Kind of hard to see, but it just goes through right there, and it just ends. So like I said, I don't think it's gonna go. I don't think it would crack further. It's kind of hard to tell, but you know, anyhow, not terrible, and should be an easy fix. Worst come to worst, a new panel is only $238. Not only, I mean, it's not like it's pocket change, but compared to like a Yeti tunnel that are like $2,500 or whatever, it's not too bad. I got to tell you guys, this is my buddy had it for 2 seasons. This is going to be my 4th season on it, and I mean, I have beat the heck out of this thing. I have smashed it into trees and rocks and you name it. I mean, it just keeps on going. So I have no complaints. These kits are just bulletproof. There's just not much to it, some tubular steel, frame here. And then you got the aluminum side panels. Like, there's just not a whole lot to them. They're solid. They're freaking tough kits. So I can't complain about that, because who knows, man. I beat the heck out of this thing, and there's nothing else wrong with it. So quick fix should be good. I mean, I check those. Like, I check everything. I grease them up. It just keeps going. I'm waiting for something to break, and nothing's broken. I mean, even my flipping these are new last year, so my high faxes are good because I got new bottom rails, because that was one defective thing with the older rails on these kits. They had those bump stops, and it was a stupid design. I don't know why they did that. So some of them cracked, but Timbersled warrantied it. So if yours are cracked, hit up your local Timbersled dealer. They'll probably warranty it for you. They did mine, which was pretty cool. Pop new ones on there. So, yeah, like I said, I have no problems with this kit. Definitely get the new ski, though. If you don't have that new ski, that is a game changer, guys. Oh, my gosh. Side hill like a champ. Float through pow like a champ. I mean, that thing changed the game. In my opinion. Like, yes, the new kits are awesome and all that, but that dang ski is phenomenal. It really is. And I've ridden a Yeti ski, and I like the Yeti ski. I think the Yeti ski is probably second to this, just my opinion, because from people I've talked to, now granted, I haven't ridden the Yeti ski in crusty spring conditions yet, but everybody I've talked to, people that even own the Yeti ski, say the same thing. They're like, yeah, it's kind of sketch in crusty spring conditions. It's not the best. And I mean, I've ridden that in POW, spring, you name it, crap, ice, everything, and it just rocks. It just sticks. I mean, these things, these freaking Skags, dude, those are big. They're money. Anyhow, guys, hope all's well. Do some maintenance on your bikes, your kits. Make sure they're running tip top, and everything's tightened up and good to go. So that's the kit. Oh, I have this off right now because I did some I'm doing some maintenance on my air filter, so I took it off right now. I always stick a little rag in there, but yep, doing some maintenance on the air filter. Just cleaned it, and I just sprayed some Scotch Guard on it. So I was just gonna show you guys a little bit closer look at the frame and the cracks that developed in it. And then we're going to jump into here and watch my buddy Nick actually do some welding on it. All right, so here's what we've got to work with. Nick's going to welded up. It's actually, I think it actually got worse right there from the last. So Nick's obviously just cleaning this up a little bit so that it can accept the weld better from the aluminum rod. He already drilled a hole in it to stop the crack from spreading, and then yeah, he's just kind of cleaning it up here a bit so that he can do a good weld. Sweet. Here you can see drilled a hole to stop the crack, and then he's gonna weld that up. But this is the what, fifth season on this kit. I ran it, this is my 3rd season, and then my buddy before had it for 2 seasons. So yeah, this is the 5th season. So the abuse these things take, man, that's pretty impressive if you ask me. Okay, here goes Nick. I'm getting it. What?
Dirty garbage.
You said dirty?
Yeah.
What is?
The material.
So Nick is talking about the materials being dirty, and what's happening is the grease and the grime is like getting into the weld, coming to the top, and so he's just trying to get rid of all the grease and grime and what. I was talking to Nick, asking him why he welds, you know, how he got into it, and I can't remember where he was working, but he started doing some welding at a place he was working, and obviously, you know, it can kind of be a hobby, and as I watched him do it, I can see how it can be very therapeutic as well to sit there and do some welding. So he welds a lot of stuff. He's definitely a DIYer. He's done a lot of cool stuff, helped me out with some things, and just a real cool guy, just a stud, man, and really nice of him to do this, and definitely saved me some cash rather than having to replace and buy a new side panel. So here's the finished product after he has done all the weld, and then we ground it down to make sure that the bolt and the washers could fit. It looks really good. I think it's going to hold. He said, you know, it should hold really well, and probably even better than or stronger than the original panel. So here's to hoping that it will work and last the length of the remainder of the days on this kit. So this is the back side, and this is where the longest part of the crack was. So yeah, overall very satisfied obviously with the Timbersled kit. This is a 2016 Timbersled 120, and I think we'll be all set and good to go moving forward. One thing you might be wondering is, what is this other hole behind it? That's not in the typical Timbersled kit. I drilled that hole to put some foot pegs on there for my wife to ride on the back, and for my, you know, kids, particularly my daughters, to ride on the back. So I don't think it affected the integrity at all. The crack wasn't even by that hole, but I'm sure many of you are looking at this wondering what the heck that other hole is, and that's what it is. Thanks so much for watching this video, and hopefully overall this just gave you a good idea of how tough these kits are. They really do go through a lot, and I mean, obviously we're just constantly hammering on them. I'm very, very pleased with my kit. So thanks again, and this is Kyle with SnowBike Nation. Until next time, take care, everybody. This is Nick's setup here that he custom made. It's a 2012 kit with a Polaris 121 track that he cut himself, and he's got bigger drivers on it, and then you can see he's got the tunnel cooler. Pretty sweet. And then there's the 500. The 500.
Seen better days.
Yeah, and then he just welded these up. Nick's a DIYer, man. He don't mess around. He just freaking does his own stuff.